we are going to have the Chosen Few Fighting Championships here on 57 Sports, and kind of representing Chosen Few Gym is Mark Lemminger, who's got the welterweight title. Tell us about this hardware you got here, Mark.
I won this back in last January at I think it was Chosen Few 9, and I'm going to be defending it October 7th against Pat Delgado.
And so you were unable to be in the Chosen Few 11. There was some health things or something going on there. So talk about the fact that you weren't able to be at Chosen Few 11, and then now your health moving forward.
I actually, when I won the belt, I broke my nose in that fight, and I was planning on fighting on the show afterwards. I went back to training, but it was too early for me to get back to training. I took one small jab, and it was like the day I broke it all over again. So I figured it'd be best if I sat that one out and just let my body heal.
Yeah, so when you're preparing for a fight and you have everyone's got something to recover from one fight to the next. So how do you determine? Well, I mean, I got to sit out this many times. Is it kind of is it kind of mentally draining to go, man, I really want to fight this one, and then something happens where you're like, well, for the better of my own health, I got to sit this out.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that because sometimes I push it a little harder than I should, so I got to rely on my coaches to kind of tell me, Mark, you need to take a day off, and it's tough because it's hard to judge in a sport like this because you're always getting hurt. There's always little nagging injuries, so it's tough to tell when your body really needs to recover. So I kind of rely on my coaches for that end of it.
And so you were at the last Chosen Few event. So was Patrick Delgado, who you guys kind of had that meeting in the ring afterwards. Say this fight's going to happen at Chosen Few 12. So do you know Patrick Delgado well, and what can we expect?
I don't know him very well. He fought one of my teammates on one of the Chosen Few shows. But just briefly, I've ran into him a few times. He's actually a pretty nice guy. He's a local guy, owns a gym right in Janesville. But other than that, I don't know him that well. He's a good competitor though, and I'm not going to take him lightly, that's for sure.
Yeah, and obviously a belt on the line, so you don't want to be taking your opponents lightly. But what does a win do for your career? Is there some sort of goal you have in mind, or some level you want to reach? And what does this fight in October do for you?
I just want to push this and see how far I can go with it. It'd be a dream of mine to make it to the UFC, and I got to win to do that. So I kind of take it one fight at a time, and hopefully I'll get the win October 7th, and then I'll reevaluate things and see what's next. But I try to take it one fight at a time and just see where I can go with this,
Well, that's Mark Lemminger, Chosen Few 12, October 7th. He'll be defending that welterweight title. Thanks for stopping by today. We'll have to catch you at the fights, huh?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, that is Mark Lemminger.
A special thank you to Conan Automotive in Stoughton for supporting local athletics.